Our next review problem, product of consecutive integers. Product means multiply, so we're going to have x times x plus 1. The word even or odd does not show up in the problem, so that's going to be a plus 1. Is 44 more than added to 14 times their sum. Their sum means x plus the x plus 1, the two numbers we were dealing with. Okay, at this point we're going to do some distribution on the left, as well as, I think I'll combine like terms there first before I distribute the 14. The left side is x squared plus x. The right side is 44 plus 14 times the 2x plus 1. No change to the left, but on the right side I'm going to distribute. X squared plus x is equal to 44 plus 28x plus 14. Okay, let's move that up. It's quadratic. I want to set it equal to 0. I'm going to have to do some cleanup first. Add the 44 and the 14 together. Left side remains x squared plus x. The right side will be 28x plus 58. Now there's nothing that I can do on each side separately, so I'm going to subtract the 28x off of each side, and I'm going to subtract off that 58 also. So on the left hand side I'm going to have x squared minus 27x minus 58 equal to the 0. That is going to factor into x minus 29 times x plus 2, and we're going to have two solutions of positive 29 or negative 2. But with these types of consecutive integer problems, each of these is going to have a number that comes after them, an x plus 1, so we're going to have two sets of solutions, 29 and 30, as well as the negative 2 and the negative 1 as a second solution. Let's take our moment here and double check this. Reading the problem, it says the product of consecutive integers. That would mean I'd have to multiply 29 times 30. Well, that's going to be 870. That product is equals 44 more than 14 times their sum, and their sum is 59. Okay, that's going to become 44 plus, we better go over here to the right and do some multiplication. 59 times 14, 36 carry our 3, 20 plus 3 is 23, 0, 1 times 59 is 59, 6, 12, carry our 1, 8, 826 plus the 44, yes, it does make 870. Wow. Let's check the other solution while we're at it. The product of the two, that would be negative 2 times negative 1, that would be positive 2, is 44 more than 14 times their sum. Their sum is negative 3. That would be 44 minus 42 gives us the 2, and yes, that second solution also checks. Okay, moving on to another word problem. The length is 1 longer than twice the width. The length is 1 plus twice the width. The area, that's length times width, is 78. There's my two equations. I'm going to substitute the first into the second. So the second one becomes 1 plus 2w times w is 78. Okay, let's do some distribution. W plus 2w squared equals 78. This is quadratic, so we're going to set it equal to 0, and I want to rearrange the left into a descending order before I subtract that 78. We know that it's got to be a 2w times a 1w for that 2w squared to come out. Now I just need a multiplication problem that makes 78. Yuck. 1 times 78. 2 times 39. Now 39 I recognize as 3 times 13. So 3 goes into 81. That'll be a 3 times 26. 3 times 13. Oh, 2 and 3 go in, so 6 times 13. There's my winner. 6 and 13. If I put a 6 right there and a 13 there, I get a plus 13 and a minus 12 when I put the 2 and the 6 together. My two solutions then become w equals negative 13 halves, which we have to cross off because the width can't be negative. And the other solution is w equals 6 feet, which will be the solution that we keep. Going up to the original problem here, the length is 1 more than twice the width. Twice the width, that's 2 times 6, that's 12 plus 1, gives us a length of 13 feet. And that actually checks over here in the other equation because 6 times 13 is also 78. So there we have our solution.